Well,
Hi, everybody. Welcome to our next episode of the Us podcast. We are doing something unusual here. We're doing a video-only shoot here, and it just came to me. So we're making this little plant area, and we decided to make a video out of it. So as it turns out, we needed a space. I was going to build a shelf or some sort of bench, a bench for the plants to sit on, but instead we found something nearby, and so we just covered it with a sheet, and it's going to be awesome. So here I actually have these two plants, which I've had for a long time, but as you can tell, they're need a little bit of attention. So I'm mixing up some custom potting mix with some cactus palm soil and some potting mix here, and whatever, this is just what we bought. And then we have a series of other plants that we're going to be transplanting. Some of them are already done, but so that's what we're working on. And
I mean, this is something we both have green thumbs.
Yeah.
And enjoy planting.
Exactly.
And since we have stuff that, like these two are going to get replanted, since we have things that need to get replanted and we happen to get pots at a really good deal, we figured, okay, we found a bench, so let's go ahead and do it.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, so anyway, so I started to mix up this soil already. So it's basically half and half mixture, and I'm just gonna reach into it literally. There's like nothing pretty about it. Just gotta get this stuff turned over and mixed. And I'm hoping that these plants, which are having a tough time acclimating,
they are. However, I have noticed since I have been introduced, these are his plants, and since being in here, I have noticed that, like, this one has a little shoot little shoot right there.
and actually one coming between the pot.
Yeah, like right there. And then I think this one has a new one too, right there. So, I mean, they are doing something, but they totally need a new home.
Yeah. So let's give them a new home in that case, Alright, I don't know how this is going to be.
We put a sheet down on the floor so that it's not as messy and easy. It's easier to clean up, but yeah, we have to take those two dead ones and somehow separate them.
Okay, so this one has lived its life.
Yeah, but that has the new one on it.
This one has the new one on it.
So unless we...
So we're just going to have to clip it.
Yep.
Okay. So that will thrive. I'd probably use the same soil, but I don't know if we should or shouldn't.
I don't know.
This has something growing still. Aha, see?
Yeah.
Look at this. Isn't that amazing?
Yeah, that's incredible.
So it's actually growing. The root of that was through here.
Reaching for the dirt.
Yeah. And it's got these little fronds, which are offshoots of the root, so it should take.
Yeah.
And then with this one, I don't know what's up here.
All of those seem to be okay, but they also have those new shoots too. Not this. No, that's probably, yeah. These aren't very deep roots on these
No.
plants, but they're thick roots.
So I think if we give them some space to do their work, I don't want to break it apart. Do you agree not break it apart too much?
Agree. I
It's
agree.
kind of growing that way, right? So I'll plant that one and
But
break them.
I wouldn't go too deep with it. I'd keep the offshoots towards the top of the pot.
So maybe a little
higher.
A little higher.
Mm-hmm.
This soil will also deepen up after we moisten it, because it's not right now. Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't go much deeper than that.
Okay.
Because we're going to have to put more dirt on top. And I guess we don't have to bore you guys with all the nitty-gritty. So we'll be back once we're done with this.
Yeah.
See you in a sec.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I'm transplanting these guys, which have actually grown quite a bit.
This was a plant that was $3 at Aldi on some sort of clearance. And they've really been amazingly growing.
Actually, I need dirt. Oi. Let me get it.
Okay.
His phone is ringing, so I always try to center it.
Oh, they look so nice.
It does now. I mean, not now. I mean, it did
It just
before,
does.
but
I mean, look how it fills in the space, and it really highlights the plant versus this other one. It just overgrew its home, This one is gonna just grow so beautifully, it seems.
yeah. Is it centered? Not really.
Yeah.
Sorry,
close.
I'm kind of.
Yeah.
My mom and I are very much, and you can tell that it was growing towards the sun. So every so often, I would turn it around so it'd start to grow the other way. We actually have a jade plant in the window that I do the same thing with. I turn it around when I see that it starts to curve towards the sun. I turn it around so it can kind of go in the other direction, which clearly I didn't quite hit this one well enough. But so we'll go ahead and water this one, and I'll
We'll
get this
started
one
on the
going.
next one here in a
And
minute.
yeah.
See you soon.
Okay. So I went ahead and I got the second one out of its pot and kind of loosened up its roots so that they can find their new happy place in their new home with their new dirt. And we're actually watering them at the sink thoroughly, and then bringing them back to put onto their bases. And yeah, once we're done with this,
Then we have.
I think we have a couple more that we need to do, and then we will show you.
The plant station.
Yeah, I'm so excited.
Okay. See you soon. Next thing is, according to Natalka, is geranium.
Well, that is a geranium, and then I'm guessing this is a fern of some kind. I'm not quite sure what it is, but it's doing well. It may be root bound.
Could be. Oh.
Not too bad.
So I'm just going to loosen this up a little bit.
We figured we'd give it a little bit more space to do its thing in this pot. I love geraniums. Geraniums are beautiful flowers.
What do you think?
Mm-hmm.
That's good, right?
Yeah.
It's going to be tricky to fill it all in.
That was always my favorite thing when I was planting in Florida.
What, filling in the gaps?
Mm-hmm. You get your fingers down in there and you push it and you pull it and...
This is really good, actually, this little...
Mm-hmm.
The thing I love about plants is that there's something very enriching about, or planting and growing is something very enriching about getting in there and helping something survive and fostering its growth. And being successful, you know, it's amazing. So, you know, even though you live inside, you know, your house, your apartment, or whatever, I mean, you can still bring a little bit of life into it. Let's see here. It's pretty good. I don't want to tuck it in too much, I don't think. I got a little more room though. Okay. A little bit of old stuff in here. Okay, cool. So this one's done. We gotta, we have 2 more plants to do.
No, just one.
Well, one more,
yeah.
and we have a cactus to redo. And that's going to be a project which we're going to experiment with, because the truth is we don't know how it's been surviving. Cacti are extremely resilient, and I respect that about cacti. They can just grow and grow and grow in spite of the environment and whatever. So I'm going to try and bring it back as best we can. We're just going to try and figure it out. Okay, on to the next plant soon. Okay, here we go. So now we have this cactusy looking thing.
Whoa. Okay then.
Oh, I didn't realize it was in 3 separate shoots, right?
I didn't either. It wasn't that deep. So I'm going to go ahead, and this isn't the cactus we were talking about before, by the way.
Yeah, this is a different one. So the rest of that mixed cactus potting mix we put into this pot, and now she's just going to cover the top with the regular potting mix.
I'll try to bring up some of the cactus, or the mixture. But I really need to just fill it up because there's really not much to the roots of those 3. I want it to have some support, so it's got to go in at least a little bit. Together. leaning in together.
It'll be a trident somehow. It'll be 3 pieces.
Oops, one of the roots is exposed.
I would get them down deep in there.
I know, but you don't want to go past the natural where they too much.
Right.
I'll put more dirt on top. But.
Sure.
No, it's kind of cool that it's a trident.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, it's already going above where the natural line was, but there's at least some support here because otherwise...
Yeah. It's so good. It looks so nice. And again, each of those shoots is going to have some space to do its thing.
Yeah. Oops. Okay. Well, I think that's good, and I think I mean, it's going to have definitely a chance to survive. Hopefully. Fingers crossed. Okay, bye. Go.
Okie dokie. So, this is the cactus that was, at one time, it was this shape. They actually kind of looked like Mickey Mouse. Alright, and then these long things, offshoots started to grow from it. So, this is the first time we're uncovering it. So, this is basically just growing off of whatever nutrients were left in the plant. So, you know, you could tell that, I mean, this is just shriveled nothingness. So, what we're thinking is to basically clip it here and here and turn this soil over here. I don't have another pot for this one, so we're basically just going to use it. I think I'm going to use these little plants though.
Yeah.
I was told that you can make tea out of these, and they're medicinal.
They look so much like my mother of thousands. It's crazy.
I don't know what they are, but I will save them and incorporate them somehow here.
They look just like my mother of thousands, the way they grow, but you never know.
Okay. So, okay, this has some holes in it so it can breathe.
Oh, we need to find a base for it.
Yeah, that's okay. This is all very hardened soil. So, I'm going to basically give it a base of this potting mix, the fresh potting mix, and then I'll use the remaining potting mix for the cactus palm citrus, and hopefully it gives it what it needs. I mean, now this is a true-on experiment, so I'm not sure.
I know in Florida my mom it started out as a very baby cactus, and it's turned into this monster that's like 15 feet tall and like so many offshoots. And when a hurricane came by one time, it knocked over part of it, and so they were like, okay, let's transplant this to another area, and it's grown I don't know how many times, so many feet. So we're hoping that when we cut this, just like that one was cut, that it'll, because it's clearly growing from something. Something's giving it nutrients.
I mean, there is some green in here.
Okay, well.
So if I expose enough of the green, then theoretically I should be able to
I would leave it.
Leave it alone, right?
At that point. Maybe.
Leave it there?
I don't know, maybe.
I agree.
Whoa, those things are going everywhere.
They're sharp.
Yeah, they are.
Okay, so out of this, what was kind of a Mickey Mouse shaped cactus, these offshoots grew. This died. The ends are alive, so I'm going to hope to keep it that way. And I found these heavy leather gloves because this thing is sharp.
The ones, the needles on these guys are still a little soft. But
yeah.
These guys, holy cats, they are like, they aren't messing around.
Yeah.
And they are pliable. Maybe bring it up more because...
You think it's too deep?
No. I don't think it's too deep. I would just put more dirt in there.
Oh.
And have it like sitting towards the top. You know what I mean? I meant from the back, just and tuck it in, and then the sticks. We'll do our best to get this thing
supported and upright.
Yeah. All right, we'll play around with this and we'll be right back.
Yep.
Go.
Okay, so we finished our planting projects. We had a few plants that were already done, but now this is our home's plants station.
And this is a big jade plant that was gifted to us actually by a friend that is getting back to its fullness. And this was actually, we started this one broke off, and we started it in water. We rooted it in water and then transplanted it into dirt. So we're hoping for that one. And then this one fell a couple of times because of the way we had it placed. So we're hoping that one comes back. And this is a Thanksgiving cactus that was gifted by the same friend. We took some cuttings and that started. And this is a rose that I picked up when I first moved here from Aldi. It dried out to like basically the twigs, and it's now growing back. So very excited about that.
Absolutely.
Anyway, so this is our plant station.
Thank you for watching.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Have a good night. This is Slauko and the Talk on the other side of the camera, wishing you well and sending good thoughts and positivity to you all. Thank you so much.
Okay, bye. Okay, so we just wanted to come back and both be in the
final shot. In the final shot, you know.
All right, so now we'll see you later.
Okay.
Thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
Okay.
Have a good night.
Bye.
And a good day, wherever you are.
Exactly.
Bye.
Okay, bye.